everyone. How are we doing today? My name's Rapattoni. Oh my god, I'm bad at these. Well, hey, I'm just here to hang out. If you guys are wondering, why is there such a harsh light upon Dalton's face? That's kind of a long story. I don't know if any of you guys remember, and the chat's way behind, so I'm not gonna know until I've already started talking about the next thing. I don't know if you guys remember the, I think it was the Call Me Maybe video with, I Am 5. There was a video, we did a cover of Call Me Maybe. And I've got a big-ass Call Me Maybe on my nose right now. And if any of you have seen the video, you'll completely understand what I'm talking about. So I have to light myself in a very clever way. And I'm sure it'll come through some angles. But, whatever. I'm just here to hang out. I don't know what you guys are doing here. But I'm just here for funsies and for chillsies. I mean, if you guys have any cues, I can A them if you ask them in the chat, and if I see them. So I've got a new album that's coming out, and it's available today, I think, for pre-order on everything. It should be on everything, and if it's not on everything, then I will spank myself because I did something wrong. But it's called Nobody's Home, with no apostrophe, and people have a problem with that, but it was on purpose, I promise. It should be on iTunes, Spotify, for pre-order, all of that stuff, today. And I am very excited to get it out, because it was, as you know, a long and arduous process. But we finally did it, and it's finally done, and it's finally on its way, thank God. And there's a song, the first song off of it, Signs, is actually out. I think it's just out today. I think you can just buy it. But other than that, yeah, pre-order it. Also, I'm going on tour too. I leave for rehearsals the 18th. I think the first show is the 22nd. Square. Okay, I'm getting emails. I'm getting work emails, and people know I'm here. People know I'm doing this. I told my team I was doing this. But yeah, it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a fun tour. We're playing a lot of the songs from the album, so before even the songs are out, like a lot of them, because we have songs coming out, like single-ish songs that are coming out as we're on the road. And so, but we're going to be playing them before they are released. So if you want to hear some new stuff before it comes out, come to one of the shows. I think we're playing 5 songs from the record on tour. So it'll be fun. But if you guys have any questions, my 10-year-old daughter can, aw, thank you, Allison Arbuckle. I appreciate that. Tell her I said hello. What was that? God, what was that video? Oh, it was, what's her face? The lady that does, Joanne the Scammer. The one where she's like, and I don't care if your little girlfriend sees this. Tell her I said hello. I almost died when I saw that. Please play Signs. I don't know if I can do that on piano. It's like, if you want me like you did yesterday, I'll be there tomorrow. Memories are sweet, but not worth the aftertaste. It's a hard pill to swallow, and I miss not having to miss you. If by chance you feel the same, then give me a map, a reason to come your way, and I will follow. I don't know which way to go, and all I see is open road, but if it brings me back to you, I don't know the chords to the chorus. All I see is open road. what it is. Are these songs on your album? Which ones? The songs that we're playing on tour, a lot of them are on the album. Yeah. The songs I'm doing with the House on Cliff. Yes. What happened to Open Book? Well, you'll just have to wait and see. But it's not gone. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but I will. It's not gone. It's somewhere. That's okay. Any Billy Joel fans in the stream? Good night, my angel, time to close your eyes and save these questions for I'm bad at piano. I heard my door open. What is this buzzing? It's miserable. Maggie Schneider asked me, what am I jamming to? Are you gonna be on tour with us? Maggie? I think you might have my number by now. I don't know, oh my god. So, I have been listening to this song. I can't remember what it's called. I'm like, embarrassed, but also not embarrassed to be obsessed with it. It's, I can't remember Julia Michaels. She has a song called Uh-huh. And I absolutely am completely obsessed with it. And it's like embarrassing to play like around your dad. Because it's not the most masculine song in the world. But I love that song. How does Open Book even go anymore? I think we changed it, the key. For the crown, and it's quite a funny story, but I'll never write it down. That's how it goes. Riley Leecraft, I thought I confused your name for Ryan Seacrest. Oh, hi, Molly. Great. There's a town called Dalton, Wisconsin. That's dope. That's cool. If we have we should have the release party there. Because I'm such an egomaniac. Oh, that's that. Thank you. Thank you very much, Aaron. Have I heard? I have not heard Kesha's new song yet. I live in a weird hole. Like, I don't hear popular music until it's like really popular and I can't get away from it. But I did this thing. I think this was for Polestar magazine where they had me write about a bunch of bands that I wanted to see live within the next year. And the people I wrote it for, the editor lady, I guess, was like, I don't know any of these bands. And I was like, no, I accidentally became the hipster that I hate, that like only brings up bands that nobody knows. And I don't, just to clarify, I don't think that's like cool. I'm not doing it on purpose, but it's because my Spotify playlist only suggests me like less popular bands, I suppose. But I accidentally became a hipster. I didn't mean to do that. This is completely accident. Hashtag men, that's not a question. Phantom of the Opera is not a question. What was that? Sugar-free deserve better. Yeah, you can talk to one of my managers, Matt, about that. He thinks so too. Alone at the edge of a universe. Would I consider doing a song with Green Day? What kind of question is that? Duh. Are you kidding me? They would never talk to me, though. You and Will planning on co-writing more music together? Well, we have the you can see it now. We have 4 songs that we wrote together on Nobody's Home alone. But I don't know if it's publicly allowed to talk about which ones those are. Can you play Turn to Stone? I don't know how to play Turn to Stone. It's very hard. Do I like turtles? Don't they have diseases? Aren't turtles disease-ridden? Do you play piano by sound? Yes? One time I went to your studio to meet you, but you weren't... Well, my studio's in my house, so that's strange. Don't come to my house, please. I do. I'm a big fan. I'm so bad with this, and people, my management yells at me all the time, because there's a way that you're supposed to answer questions in an interview. Like, you're supposed to include the question. If people are like, do you like applesauce? And you're supposed to say, I love applesauce. But I would always say just yes, which is the wrong way to do it. And I get yelled at a lot for it. And I find myself doing it more on this because I'm more relaxed in this context. But how long did it take you to learn piano? I actually only started playing like a year ago because I had to teach vocal lessons. Well, probably more than a year ago. But you have to do scales to teach vocal lessons. So I had to learn to do that. And then it figured like it's easier to write with piano as well. Because like it's easier to see everything. With guitar, you can't really get those like complicated chord progressions if you're just like, you know, a novice, which I was. But you can on piano. Well, I play Hope. I think I have like a recorded version of Hope Morrison on this computer, actually. It's not connected to the internet still, for anyone who's going to ask. Open, don't close. Who came up with the album Nobody's Home? Well, I wrote it with a couple other people, if that's what you're asking. But if you're asking about the title, that was also me. Please come to I can't imagine that we won't come to Colorado on the album tour. Because this is not the album tour, this is the in-between tour. Put out a red line. Someone's name was Roxanne. Did you run out of eyeliner? No, I just don't really wear it anymore. People telling each other to choke, that's not nice. Stop doing that. There is a chance that I deleted Hope Morrison off here to get more space. That's possible. 2015. Finally, you're going to come to Minnesota. Fun fact about Minnesota. I almost played a hockey tournament there when I played hockey. I was pretty crap at it, so I didn't get to go. Oh, this is Hope Morrison. I'm gonna mute the vocal track. I don't know if it's good. I met you. Oh. Da-na-na-na. This is all I have for Hope Morrison, unfortunately. I tried. I brought it up when we were picking songs for the record. I guess it just didn't go all the way. Well, yes, Darlene. We're playing at, I think the Profit Bar. On the I think August 7th. I'm not sure. But you can check my Twitter and website for more information on that. I look like Jesse. Who's Jesse? Can you tell us what song? The song that I wrote with Justin was Growing Older. And we wrote that. And it was funny because I went in there thinking that we were gonna, because it's Dalton and Justin Furstenfeld. I thought we were gonna write a super sad song. But it's not as sad as I thought it would be. I went in there like with my sad poncho, like expecting to be depressed by the time we got out of there. But no, we wrote a pretty happy song. August 5th, Profit Bar in Dallas. That's right. Thank you, Kristen. There's a lot of people that are telling me to come to southern states. And that's the thing. We do a lot of, like, Northeast shows and not a lot of shows really anywhere else. And I've been kind of railing on my management about that. But for the tour, I'm sure we'll try to get... For the album tour, I'm sure we'll try to get more of a broad spectrum of America. Do I have a girlfriend? That is an answer that I don't want to get into, girl. Favorite song you written? I don't know. Maybe Clockwork. I really like Clockwork. But I only like the songs that... It's funny because, like, the songs that I like, typically less people like. And I don't know why. But that's like with a lot of musicians, I suppose. There's a song that I wrote called You Calm Me Down. And it's like slow and it's not sad, but it's just like slow and more melodic than the other stuff, and I really like it, but it kind of just didn't happen. Why isn't Clockwork on the album? It was, but we put it up with all the other stuff and didn't really like it as much. But it was on there's a recorded version of it somewhere that we might, consider putting out one day, but I don't know. I want to take another look at it because it didn't really fit the rest of this stuff. Gonna party at Chick-fil-A, will you come, boy? I don't know. Is it free? Would I get food for free? It's an important question. If I have to buy my own food at a Chick-fil-A party, I might as well just go to the Chick-fil-A down the street, you know what I'm saying? Would you rather eat dirt or tree bark? Dirt. My question didn't really go anywhere. Not everybody loved Clock. Yeah, well, no, it's not that people didn't like Clockwork. It was that it just didn't translate and fit with the rest of the album. But I mean, people liked it. It just didn't really fit. But it's somewhere. The reason you don't like Whataburger is because you're from Tennessee. I have lived in Texas since I was like 2 years old. If I was going to like it, I would have liked it by now. If location was a factor. And I have liked it at certain points in my life. It's just kind of fell out. Oh, I just completely cleared that whole thing. That sucks. Oh, I'm getting messages. You have a minute. Can you throw this link on your Insta? Yes, I can. That was some of the people from my team are texting me. And they're telling me what to do. Because I don't know what to do by myself. Whatever happened to Ugly? We tried, actually. weeks. Like, we had, like, several sessions where we tried to fix the problems with Ugly, and that one just ended up being, like, you know, we don't have a fix for this. There was, we had, I think, we had, like, 4 writing sessions with, like, a few different writers and producers, and it just kind of, like, every way that we tried it, it wasn't, you know, because some songs are better with, like, just acoustic guitar, and when you try to, like, add, like, full band instrumentation to it, it kind of just, like, it's like, oh, this doesn't work. And that was kind of one of the problems with Ugly. It was, like, I think I played it twice with just acoustic guitar, and it was better those times than any of the times that we tried it with, like, full instrumentation. So that's what happened with that. Have I seen Trent? No, I haven't seen Trent lately. Trent, call me. Well, he has been better at texting recently, but there was a while in there where he was real bad. Dude, can you do an album where you just put all your old originals on it? I'm sure they'll, like, sneak out through, like, future albums, but I don't want to make an entire record with nothing new on it, because then it's just, like, it's gonna be, like, cool for a minute, and it's like, oh, cool, it's all these songs that we've already heard before, and then you get tired of it quicker. But I mean, I tried to balance old songs with new songs, but I wanted there to be, like, enough new stuff that people didn't get tired of it immediately. Know what I'm saying? Do you know what I am saying? Thinking music cover. Okay. Oh, that makes sense. You're right. Thank you, Emily. I try my best. Oh, that's not the right one. Open. I'll play a little bit of the one that I like that other people don't like. One other person likes it. But, you know, one other person isn't the entire team, unfortunately. Anyone's in? I'm trying to find it. Oh, come on. File. Open. Da-na-na-na. I'm looking for 2. I'm looking for the second one. Yeah, you're doing great. Is there going to be a music video for Science? Probably. There's probably going to be a music video for Science. I'm not 100% sure. At least the lyric video, I can't imagine that there wouldn't be one.
What is it you want, Barry? What do you want? You want the moon? Just say the word and I'll throw a lasso around and pull it down. Hey, that's a pretty good idea. I'll give you the moon, Barry.
I'll take it. Then what?
Oh, I can play the vocals because the vocals are very bad. People are just calling me fatty. You know I'm insecure about that. Oh, look at these. Look at these. Yes, that was from It's a Wonderful Life. Nice one. Oh, jeez. I forgot there were backup vocals in there. That's not great. Jesus. What's the next movie?
I love that you get cold when it's 71 degrees. I love that it takes you an hour and a half to order.
Whose house is... I have no idea whose house that is. I think that was like a... I don't even know. I think we got that on the... I think we just found that on the internet. But I had the idea of, like, actually going to a house and, like, projecting a picture. This is the thing. Like, you're not really allowed to not put your face on your first album. Like Labels don't like that. People typically don't like that. But I was like trying to work around it, so I was like, how about we do this? How about we get a house and I'll just project my face on it since you insist on having my face. But we didn't end up having enough time to like go out and actually find a flat house and like project that. So we ended up fudging a little bit, but I actually like how it ended up. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? This is a nut boo. Alright.
So what?
So it's not gonna be easy. It's gonna be really hard. We're gonna have to work at this every day, but I wanna do that because I want you. I want all of you forever. You and me, every day. Will you do something for me? Please? You just picture your life for me?
Are you
30
serious?
years from now, 40 years from now?
Someone said science is charting in Israel. That's
It's with that guy.
crazy.
Go. Go!
I thought
lost you
people
once.
lived there.
I think I
I
can do
mean,
it
I
again.
expected
Thought
maybe
it's
it
what
would
you really wanted.
chart in like places where
Don't
6
you take
people
the easy
live.
way out.
But there are people there. There's like lots of people that listen to other things. That's insane.
Would you stop thinking about what everyone wants? Stop thinking about what I want, what he wants, what your parents want. What do you want?
Stop. People are just complimenting me. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And then he appreciates it. Closies. Wait, not closies. I forgot how to play that song. I forgot how to play Stop completely. Will you play Loaded Gun? Sure. How does it go? I forgot. No, I won't play that. What classes do I have to pay for? Oh, I got this stupid ticket. And because it was on the way to Austin from Dallas. And I was late, so I was speeding, obviously. Which, don't do that, kids. Don't speed. But I got a ticket, and it's made my life probably 400% worse, at least. And I have to... You have to pay... 'Cause that's the thing. They're like, oh yeah, dude, just send in like $100 and take a driver safety course, and that's it. You don't have to pay anymore. But you have to pay for the driver safety course, and you have to get a copy of your driving record, which costs money. It sucks, dude. It sucks. Anywho, I'm sorry to the people that lived in the place that I was speeding. I didn't mean to put any of you in danger. I was in the fast lane, and no one was around. But I apologize. I did a wrong thing. I'm a bad boy. Slap my wrists. Clockwork. Ooh. Maybe, if I can remember how to play it. Sky in my... That's not the right key. The time is ticking now. Her clock is running now. Nah, I'm okay. Thank you, though. How fast was I going? Pretty fast. Pretty fast. I definitely deserve the ticket, but, you know, I'll fight you because I have to pay $6,000 for a semester yeeting out of my pocket. Well, that's the thing. You elected to go to school. I didn't choose. Well, I mean, I guess I did in a way when I was speeding, but no one came up to you. A cop didn't come up to you and say, you've got to go to college, give me $6,000. You know what I mean? I don't know. Okay, first of all, someone just said old couch. I don't know why people called that. It's not called old couch. Stop calling it that, please. That's not what it is called. And there have been other songs that are not called the things that you call it. Like, To the Moon and Back is not called Moon and Back. That sounds stupid. But speaking of that song, I've wanted to talk about this for a long time. This weird situation between me and Cinnabon. Cinnabon responds to you guys' tweets, which is cool and fine. But they 2 times I've responded with, like, the most obscure songs I have. Like, they responded with a reference to the Moon and Back, and I was like, already freaked out about that, because I was like, no one knows about that song. That song is, like, hidden away in, like, the depths of my catalog. Why is Cinnabon, like, listening to, like, B-side songs that I did maybe once live? That's weird. And then, to top it all off, they posted a thing, and I suppose I didn't really understand the tweet, and maybe someone can explain it to me, but from what I understand, they referenced lyrics to Heaven, the old song, not the new song. Someone said when I tweeted that the Heaven isn't what you think it is, someone thought that those were lyrics. That tweet wasn't lyrics. That was just me saying that Heaven is not the same song anymore. It's a completely different song. But I'm not disrespecting Cinnabon. I just don't understand why when they tweet about me, it has to be the most obscure, and, like, for any of you who's heard the original version of Heaven, like, it's vulgar. Like, real vulgar. And so I don't understand why Cinnabon, a large company, would be, like, referencing, like, the really obscure and vulgar songs of, like, a nothing 21-year-old that lives in Dallas and makes dumb sounds with his mouth. I don't understand that, but I appreciate it. At Cinnabon, hashtag get your buns out. But, you know. Anywho, I'm gonna hop off of here. This kind of devolved into something that it probably wasn't supposed to be, and my management might yell at me for this. But, I appreciate all the support. Go check out Signs. You can pre-order the album. Nobody's home. Anywhere. Albums are pre-ordered. I appreciate it. More music will be coming out over the next few weeks. Tour starts the 22nd. I will see you there, hopefully. Alright, toodaloo.